You know, honestly, when you talk about Malaysian politics, there's one phrase that it really stirs things up, doesn't it? Motion of no confidence.
Hmm.
It's more than just power plays, it feels like a public test of a leader's basic integrity.
Right. It gets deep.
And we've all seen those clashes in Parliament recently, right? Sparks flying. These moments, they might seem small, but they really chip away at public trust, you know?
They absolutely do. Every single one.
So today, we're diving into two pretty challenging situations the leadership's facing right now. Both really make you ask serious questions about accountability.
Yeah, big questions.
So thinking about all this, what are your thoughts? Seriously, let us know what you reckon in the comments below. We're keen to hear.
Definitely. Okay, so let's start with that first major controversy. It involves a pretty serious public accusation made by Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim right there in Parliament.
Yeah, against the former PM, Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin.
Exactly. The claim was that Muhyiddin had supposedly, at some point, supported the idea of foreigners getting access to RN95 fuel subsidies.
Which is, wow, I mean, that's a hugely sensitive topic for Malaysians. Those subsidies are critical. So making that claim publicly, it's a big deal.
A very big deal. And Muhyiddin's reaction was immediate and strong. He flatly denied it in Parliament, said he never said anything like that.
Right, he demanded proof, didn't he? Or an apology.
An immediate apology, yes. And he made a point of saying, look, slander is a sin, even with parliamentary immunity. He wasn't backing down.
But this is where it gets, well, really confusing, I think. Instead of the PM providing the proof, suddenly the Communications and Multimedia Commission is told to investigate Muhyiddin.
Yeah, that switch was unexpected, to put it mildly.
It just seems odd, right? The person making the accusation isn't asked for evidence, but the person denying it gets investigated. The public perception was just,
It definitely raised eyebrows.
Yeah.
And Muhyiddin's stance now is, if there's no apology from Anwar, he's taking it to the Parliament Select Committee.
Okay, so he's pushing for that accountability. Now, let's switch gears to another, arguably even more high-stakes accusation from the Prime Minister. This one was against former PM10 Dr. Mahathir Mohamad regarding White Sands Island, or Pulau Batu Puteh sovereignty issue. Anwar accused Mahathir of betraying Malaysia's interests, I think was the phrase. Even mentioned treason.
Very strong words. Treason is about as serious as it gets.
Yeah.
But here's the crucial piece of context. Despite those incredibly grave accusations,
Yeah.
the cabinet itself later decided not to pursue any legal action against Mahathir on this specific matter.
So the accusation is huge, but then no follow-through legally from the government.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Which is quite a contrast. And the background there is complex. You know, the ICJ ruled for Singapore back in '08. Malaysia sought a review in 2017. But then Mahathir's government withdrew that review application in 2018.
Right, and that 2018 decision is now under a Royal Commission of Inquiry, isn't it? With conflicting stories coming out.
Exactly. Former ministers giving different accounts about why Mahathir made that call. It's messy.
And this whole situation really got the opposition leader, Dato Sri Hamzah Zainuddin, fired up. He demanded Parliament send Anwar himself to the Select Committee over these claims.
He did. And he added a pretty significant political threat on top of it.
Ah, yes, the motion of no confidence again.
That's the one. Hamza basically said if the Speaker blocks sending Anwar to the committee, the opposition will seriously think about activating that motion of no confidence.
It really feels like a recurring theme, doesn't it? These major accusations fly from top leaders, but the solid proof, the immediate public evidence, it often seems to lag behind or not appear at all.
Well, you could see the opposition's move here as strategic. They've openly said they might not have the numbers right now to actually win a no-confidence vote.
Right, so it's not necessarily about immediately toppling the government.
Probably not the immediate goal. It seems more about leveraging the situation for media attention. It's about constantly putting the spotlight on the Prime Minister and demanding accountability for these very public, very serious statements.
So using the threat of the motion as a tool to keep the pressure on.
Exactly. To keep hammering home the point that anyone, especially the Prime Minister, needs to back up their claims, particularly when they're this significant. Factual basis matters. Accountability matters.
So wrapping this up, the core issue seems to be this fundamental need for leaders, particularly the PM, when they make these kinds of heavy accusations. they need to show their work, basically. Provide the evidence, explain clearly, especially when it involves national interest or someone's integrity.
Absolutely. At the end of the day, transparency, backing up what you say, that kind of integrity in how politics is discussed, it's just crucial if you want to build and maintain public trust in the leadership here in Malaysia.
So what do you all think about this situation? We really want to know your views, so please share them in the comment section. And hey, don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this useful. We'll see you next time.